What's up, y'all? I want to tell you a little story about last night because it was testing me. It was testing me. And honestly, the stress was actually ready to take over. Like, you ever had one of those moments where you're tired and then like something else happens that puts you on like the verge of going cray cray? Yeah. That was me. But instead of spiraling, I decided to do something different. So today I'm going to talk about how I actually manage stress within my real life. So let me break it down. I had something pop up late last night that, it just like pushed all the buttons because I was already tired from my day. I had worked and then I did my wifely duties, cleaning, cooking, all that. So like I was trying to wind down and then this happened. And my first instinct was frustration. Like I just wanted to shut down for real. And like, it's really not even about the thing that happened. It's just like the last straw type deal. And I had two options. Option one was sit in the frustration and be big mad all night. Or option two, pause. I asked myself, like, what would it look like to actually take care of myself in this moment? And that's when I remembered I have tools for this very moment. So, like, instead of letting the moment run me, I had to handle what needed to be done. And then I sat down and I took a breath. Like, literally, I closed my eyes and I like tried to drop my shoulders, and I did a couple rounds of conscious breathing. Now, it didn't erase the situation like in any way, but it did allow me to come back and reel it in, like come back to myself. And that's like the real difference between spiraling and then like self-regulating. And that's why nervous system healing for me has been like such a big part of my healing, because if you've ever felt like stress is like running your life, you're not alone and you're not crazy. Like, this happens to a lot of us. And especially if you're queer, trans, black, brown, like all the above, we're not given a playbook for how to process life in a safe manner. We're taught to survive. Now, I know you've probably heard that before, but I want you to think about it. Like, even shrinking ourselves, which I have done, when in reality my soul was trying to scream for like release or rest. And then like I think about our parents, and they were trying to figure it out too. Like, some of them were trying to raise us while still trying to regulate themselves in a system that didn't see or support them either. And now, especially like if you're LGBTQ, your caregivers might not have had the tools or like the language to fully understand you. And not because like they didn't love you, but because like as I think about it, they were also never taught how to hold the space for what they didn't understand. So of course, I, being a part of that, never learned how to handle my like really big emotions, to the point where it can be a struggle to just like calm down and not disconnect. But what gives me hope is that I get to learn now. I get to create a new way that works for me moving forward, and we can rewire our responses to stress and and come back home to self. And it's not like we have to earn it or prove it or anything like that. And the more that I practice, the more I notice when my breath or my breathing like starts to shift like during stress, like right before it. And now I can catch that thing before I start to spiral. And the thing is, like, I don't even do it perfectly. I just had to find a space to start and begin and start trying new things. And, you know, that's why we go over topics and stuff like this in the 7-day reset challenge that is probably linked below somewhere. Because, you know, we all need help wherever you are. Like, I hope you can take a moment to exhale and remember that, you know, this stuff takes time and that you're also doing better than you think you are. So, yeah, I'll see you next time.